There are many aspects of this image that captures texture. For example, the stone barrier in the background, the trees she is leaning up against, and the sparkles on her shoes, and the ground. There's a greater amount of space between her and the top of this picture versus the bottom. We can see that there is no color in this image, which allows us to not get easily distracted because of all the things going on in the background. Because there is absolutely nothing to capture our eyes. It is all a common color. There are an abundance of lines above the woman, creating the idea of messiness and the uncertainties of what is going on, which by the form of the girl is what we can tell that she's not in the clearest mind anyway. I see this image as being a lost girl. Whether it's in a relationship or directionally, the girl does not seem to be in her right mind. The girl is dressed nicely in a gown with pumps on and a coat. I'm guessing it's either from prom or like an important night that she has planned. She appears to have been crying because we could tell this because of the makeup running down her face. She also appears to feel inferior to someone or something. We get this suggestion by her body language. She feels very closed in and reserved, in which with this we could say this because of the hand on her head, and she almost appears to be in a fetal position or going to a fetal position. There's also an awkwardness in this picture as to why she's out in public drinking and crying. As to where it happened. Did she wander or finally decide to give up and sit down? I wish there was almost more to this image because it makes me question what had brought her to this point of almost hitting rock bottom. I love this picture because you really get to focus on the girl and wonder what her story is. If I had to change anything about this image, I wouldn't really focus on the tree too much, but bring the figure over more to the left. Besides that, I think this image really captures the narrative theme we had to cover.